Hello everyone, I am Xerix, Lord Sentinel, and welcome back to Century of Economy 2021. When we left off, the Americans and Spanish had made contact, and a storm had begun consuming the Spanish trading port. Now, on to the action! The current round of resources expired, and new rolls were needed. The dice were rolled, with the 3 coming up for duration and a value of 5, making food and minerals the most valuable resources on the seas. The French have several ships on hand and Tutorial Island produces food, creating a win-win for them. Gold begins to pile up at the home island, as St. Croix oversees operations and reflects on the discussions with Victor de Alva. At the end of their turn, the French spend a good chunk of gold to launch a few ships from Triangle Island. Le Superbe, with Monsieur Lenoir, Gentil de la Barbina, Captain, Helmsman, Doubleshot, and Oarsman. Conquerant, with Captain, Helmsman, Firepot Specialist, Exploding Shot, and Oarsman. Grand Vainqueur, with Captain, Helmsman, Firepot Specialist, Exploding Shot, and Oarsman. Les Heroes, with Captain, Helmsman, Cannoneer, Firepot Specialist, Exploding Shot, and Oarsman. And Les Discharges, with Captain, Helmsman, Cannoneer, Firepot Specialist, Exploding Shot, and Oarsman. Tragedy for the Spanish. The storm destroys the brand new trading port on Kanohi Island. The destruction of the port resets the resource of the island, meaning that the Spanish have lost their source of metals. At the lagoon, a level 1 colony is built. This is an error on the part of the Spanish, however, as a colony is not supposed to be built on the lagoon if a port of any kind is already there. The Spanish, and I, will not realize this for some time, however. La Muerte Rapida docks and uses her explorer crew to upgrade the split island with a town, claiming the island as Spanish. At the end of their turn, the Spanish launched 2 ships at the Pathway Island. Fuerza de Dios, with Almirante Alejandro Garcia Fernandez, Cannoneer, Firepot Specialist, and Oarsman. El Corazon Dorado, with Captain, Cannoneer, and Sebastian Salazar. The Swift Victory makes land at one of the beaches of Poseidon's Eye, where she finds lumber. In the sub-ocean, the Lamon finds an island that is brimming with gold. Elsewhere in the ocean, the Ulysses beats the cursed serpents to the island, taking almost all of the gold to be found there. The cursed are not happy at this situation, and are tempted to attack the submarine. Back where the sun shines, American ships make land at the gold island the English have been going to. The Spirit makes a second attempt to communicate with the French. Capitaine Arathiel on the Dauphine Royale understands some of what the Americans are trying to say, and passes word back along the line of French ships. Teetering on the edge of the world, the Concordia and Cheyenne get stuck as they try to sail back the way they came. At the end of their turn, the Americans launch from their level 5 colony. New Ironsides, with Captain, Helmsman, Firepot Specialist, and Oarsman. Defiant, with Captain, Helmsman, Firepot Specialist, and Oarsman. Ironsides, with Captain, Helmsman, Firepot Specialist, and Oarsman. They also build the Diamond Temple on the northern portal, allowing their ships to travel between the portals without having to roll a die. 3 English ships dock at the quest fort and turn in a quest for chests, which gives them 26 of the most valuable resource at the time. While the rest of their fleet is completing the quest, the Benjamin and Alexander sail for home, where a decent pile of gold awaits. The Dragon makes land at Kanohi Island and explores it, finding spices. A wide shot of the eastern parts of Pirate Waters. To the right, the Asp and Mermaid are searching for buried chests at the Gold Island. Operations continue to proceed according to the pirate plans. Ships bring in resources which are cashed in right away for gold. A town and trading port upgrade still sit on the home island, but will likely be loaded soon. At the end of their turn, the pirates launch the Amity with a colonizer crew. Pryadak examines the Banshee's cry as it passes through Poseidon's Eye. From the west looking east, the cursed home island is in the center left, with piles of gold on it. The Guishan has been running resources from Poseidon's Eye for some time, and is taking full advantage of her treasure ship Keyword. In the foreground, the Celestin has docked at the Gold Island. Smaug descends from the top of Poseidon's Eye to splash down on its far side, keeping an eye on the non-cursed ships. The Leech makes land at a pirate Gold Island. Even though they would very much like to attack the Ulysses, Suro and Leviathan settle for the scraps the American sub left behind. However, the Cursed will not forget or let this go. They view the sub-ocean as theirs completely. Calypsos and Kalim dock at the Bone Temple, while Slarg Gubbet swims on. Using explorers, the French create a level 1 colony on the Gold Island behind Voyanui. Resource runners bring in food from Tutorial Island, which piles up on the French home island. Rough communication continues between Arethiel and the commander of the Spirit. At the end of their turn, the French launch the Première République with Capitaine Jean d'Arc, cannoneer, firepot specialist, musketeer, and oarsman. An overhead shot of the Spanish home island. The loss of metals at Kanohi is offset somewhat by the food that is produced on the Pathway Island. The Spanish upgrade the colony to level 2. After some discussions, the Spirit was allowed into French waters. Several gunships keep an eye on the outsider, just in case. With some careful maneuvering, the Concordia comes about and makes ready to sail back to American waters. The northern side of Voyanui. Not many ships have sailed these waters as the way is dangerous. Despite that, 2 American ships are stationed here, guarding the trading port on the Archway Island. An overhead shot of the Enterprise, looking for buried chests on the Gold Island. Her companion has left her to her task and is sailing back to American territory. A wide shot of the American home island. They have an expansive system of resource gathering and have launched every turn since they had gold to spend, giving them the largest fleet so far. The Swift Victory dumps her explorer in favor of the lumber resource from Poseidon's Eye. In the sub-ocean, the Ulysses turns about without a second thought to the sea monsters. The Sea Strider docks at home, unloading some silver and valuable rum. At the end of their turn, the Americans launch the Vermont with Carl Smith and a helmsman from the trading port on the Archway Island. They also launch 2 ships at Flat Top Island. Seattle, with captain, helmsman, cannoneer, musketeer, and oarsman, and Albany, with captain, helmsman, cannoneer, musketeer, fireshot, and oarsman. The Alexander has been controlled by the Cursed for some time now, and is returned as part of a deal that the English and Cursed have made. Sighting her, the Dawn Treader opens fire, and eliminates a mast from the Alexander. The Benjamin finishes the job with a ram, dismasting the ship, which would allow the English to tow her and make her part of the fleet once again. A wide shot of the pirate home island. At the bottom left, the Hag of Tortuga is taking the Jollymon into a storm purposely. At the home island itself, the town and trading port upgrades have been loaded and are likely bound for one of the 2 islands the pirates have been visiting to the west. Sailing through the eye, the Banshee's Cry spots a strange whirlpool. Kalama keeps an eye on the Swift Victory. The Cursed do not like the Americans, especially given what has occurred in the sub-ocean. Pryadat keeps pace with the Cry, making sure she doesn't go anywhere the Cursed don't want her to go. Feeling that the Baraki have the situation under control, Smaug relocates to the inside of Poseidon's Eye. The inner cove is just large enough for him to fit with his wings. In the sub-ocean, Suro and Leviathan begin to swim back, a single measly coin between the 2 of them. Calypsos and Kalim swim off, allowing Slarg Gubbet to dock at the Bone Temple. The French upgrade their colony to level 2! Monsieur Lenoir and Lee Superbe escort the Spirit as it sails into French waters. The heroes and the other new French launches sight the castle from Triangle Island. Aware of the Americans, St. Croix orders the Concordia followed to know how it got where it did. As a result, La Possession and Le Hercule are launched, each with a captain, helmsman, musketeer, firepot specialist, cannoneer, and oarsman. Deciding that she will be better off outside the lagoon, the Spanish bring the San Agustin out of the lagoon by porting her over land. A wide shot of the Spanish home island. Several ships are docked at the island. The Saragossa is processing the silver brought from the lagoon. With her tremendous speed and Victor de Alva's determination, the Spanish place a town upgrade on the castle. An overhead shot of Spanish waters. Ships have backed away from Kanohi Island, waiting for the storm to either dissipate or move away from Kanohi Island. Another town and trading port upgrader on the 2 ships are on the Neptuno, ready and waiting. At the end of their turn, the Spanish launch 2 ships at their trading port on the Pathway Island. Baoshuan, with Admiral Zheng Yi, Zheng Li Quan, Ms. Qing, captain, helmsman, cannoneer, and 10 oarsmen. El Corzado, with Inquisitor Tomas Blanco, Luis Zuan, Joaquin Vega, Capitan Enrico Castro, Duke Marcos Vaccaro, Nemesio Diaz, helmsman, cannoneer, and oarsman. In the sub-ocean, the Ulysses sights the whirlpool that will take her back to the surface. At Poseidon's Eye, the explorer from the Swift Victory climbs the cliffs, searching for a way to reach the ship beached inside of it. A wide shot of American waters. Their capital ships are gathering at the trading port on Pride Rock. More silver is delivered to the home island via the Mississippi. The Americans put 4 ships into the water at the end of their turn at their level 5 colony. Paul Revere, with captain, helmsman, cannoneer, and oarsman. USS Hudson, with captain, helmsman, cannoneer, and oarsman. Grampus, with captain, helmsman, cannoneer, and oarsman. USS Jackson, with captain, helmsman, cannoneer, musketeer, and oarsman. They also launched 2 ships at the fort on the northern portal. Milo Akuo, with Admiral Christian Pike, and the Sea Orchid, with Captain Stephen Rogers. Now with some gold to their name, the English begin making more long-term plans. The Dawn Treader unloads a leftover chest from the quest for 9 gold. The Hyena takes the Alexander under tow, giving control of the ship back to the English. The Gem of Hades is still aboard the vessel, but the English have a way of dealing with that. At the end of their turn, they launch the HMS York at their home island. The Cursed Blade uses her explorer and an extra action to upgrade Sharktooth Island, first with a town and then a trading port. Across the sea, the Cliff Island is likewise upgraded with a trading port. The Hag and the Jollymon are consumed by the storm, becoming the first pirate ships to sink. At the end of their turn, the pirates launch 3 ships: Broken Oath, the Con-2, and Rumjack. Storm 1 moves toward the lagoon, threatening Spanish operations there. And that wraps up this report. The round of resources is over, and new roles will be needed. Who will benefit from the resource change? Who will be hurt by it? What will become of the situation in the sub-ocean? If you want to see what happens next, make sure you're subscribed. If you liked what you saw, hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.